So I looked at group coaching headquarters because I had been a coach for a couple of years, and I'd been a nonprofit leader before that, and I was given an amazing opportunity to do some proposals for group coaching for CEOs of nonprofits in health and human services, and felt like I really had a lot to learn. So I looked at a lot of options, and group coaching headquarters really stood out to me as something that was really interactive, and had a lot of great content. Taking on group coaching, I really wasn't sure what to expect. Since I was a relatively new coach with only a couple of years of individual coaching behind me, I wasn't sure if I was going to be learning a whole new set of skills or how group coaching would compare to individual coaching. And I was very pleasantly surprised about the intersection. But going into it, I really wasn't sure, and I was looking for a program that I felt would give me both tools and hands-on experience, because I did have a lot of apprehension and imposter syndrome about whether or not I was going to be cut out for group coaching at all. So from the first session, I was just so excited by the group. I've always found that coaches are very open and wonderful listeners, and this group was certainly there. From the moment that the coaching group started, it felt like we had really nice chemistry. Everyone was a real active learner. And the faculty, I love the arc of the program where at the beginning there was more content and more demonstrations, but there was plenty of time to get to know the other participants. And so that was a real highlight for me, that there was such a diverse group of folks from where they were coming from in terms of their coaching practice, but also geographically and racially. I just was really thrilled to get to know so many different people that shared my passion for coaching. I thought that the tools and the prep work were just enough, but there was certainly opportunity to go deeper within the materials. I got a tremendous amount out of watching the demonstration from the other faculty and Dom, of course. Dom in her presentations of the content. That was just excellent. But then watching my fellow students coach us as a group, as well as the impact of being in group coaching for a lot of demonstrations. It gave me so much to think about. I just took pages and pages of notes for thoughts that to both improve my coaching practice, but also to look at myself as a coach. By the time I completed the group coaching 12 weeks, I felt ready to go into group coaching. And I was so excited about the opportunities that I had in front of me, and went into a proposal stage on a couple of group coaching groups for nonprofit CEOs, which has been a lifelong passion of mine to really support up and coming leadership in the health and human services space. I think the group coaching series be great. Anyone who wants to take their individual coaching practice into a group, or folks who have done group coaching, but they want to think about it from a more macro perspective, and look at all of the skills and tools and the things that can happen, and really up their education in the group coaching. So I take away some things from this experience that will just stay with me. And one of them is the kindness of Dom, as the leader, to make sure that the group got what they needed. One of the things that Dom said over and over is that you are the guardian of the group. And so as I've been thinking about developing group coaching on my own, I just keep thinking, you're the guardian of this group. And that grounds me in values around thinking about the participants. And for me, that's something that I really will hold dear as I move forward in my coaching career, is to think about how to make sure that the individuals in the group are getting what they need, but then the group as a whole, that it's healthy.